Tamika, and welcome to tonight's edition of the Regional News. We start off in the island of Barbados, where the Prime Minister Mia Amor Motley has joined the call for debt relief to be extended beyond the poorest countries to middle-income countries, addressing the launch of the Debt Relief for Green Recovery report. She said middle-income countries were making sacrifices every day in choosing sustainability and resilience over the cheap and easy. Prime Minister Motley noted that some of these same countries were placed on a blacklist for not conforming to rules which were invented with dubious criteria, which some rich countries did not necessarily apply to themselves. Motley told her audience that more development bank finance was needed. She said Barbados was doing much to help itself, including employing innovative finance. And still in the island, cheers and applause erupted from the crowd, conch shells were blown, and the sound of drums reverberated across the city on Monday when the 207-year-old statue of British Vice Admiral Horatio Nelson was finally hoisted for its departure from Barbados. Scores of Barbadians were in National Heroes Square to witness the historic event that saw one of Barbados' most abhorrent symbols of British colonialism removed from the imposing position it occupied in the area once known as Trafalgar Square. It marked the end of decades-long agitation for the removal. In a speech cheered throughout the onlookers, Prime Minister Mia Motley called on Barbadians to strive towards independence truly in mind and spirit. And I quote, "This is a struggle that does not end today with the removal of the statue," end of quote, she said. And now for some COVID-19 news. Moderna Inc.'s experimental vaccine is 94.5% effective in preventing COVID-19 based on interim data from a late-stage trial, the company said on Monday, becoming the second U.S. drug maker to report results that far exceeded expectations. Together with Pfizer Inc.'s vaccine, which is also more than 90% effective, and pending more safety data and regulatory review, the United States could have 2 vaccines authorized for emergency use in December, with as many as 60 million doses of vaccine available this year. The vaccines, both developed with new technology known as messenger RNA, represent powerful tools to fight a pandemic that has infected 54 million people worldwide and killed 1.3 million. Unlike Pfizer's vaccine, Moderna's shot can be stored at normal fridge temperatures, which should make it easier to distribute, a critical factor as COVID-19 cases are soaring, hitting new records in the United States and pushing some European countries back into lockdowns. And that is it for our regional news this evening, and I continue to urge our viewers to stay indoors, wear those masks, use those hand sanitizers, and continue practicing social distancing. Back to you, Tamika.